Hi and welcome, my name is Kat and today I'm going to be attempting the Victoria's Secret Bombshell makeup look, and these are my kind of inspo photos. So if you want to know how I got this look, then just keep watching. I haven't tried this before, so this will be my first time. I feel like the look is pretty glowy, so I'm going to go in with Keys Let Me Glow Illuminating Serum. I haven't used this in a while, but I thought this would be the perfect time to use it. So I'm just gonna rub that in all over the place, pretty much, but kind of focus it right here. Next, I'm gonna go in with concealer. This one is the House Labs, and this one is a little bit closer to my skin tone. I'm going to brighten it up later with a lighter concealer. So these are just the places that I like to place it, and I'm gonna let that sit while I go in with my contour. Some of these looks are pretty bronzy, so I'm gonna kind of go in with a heavy hand because I'm gonna put a skin tint over it. Just gonna blend out my contour with the brush. I'm gonna go pretty lightly, still leaving it dark. Oh, this is so hard with these rollers in. Doing this with rollers in is not fun. This is kind of hard. And I'm gonna go over this a little bit. I'm gonna take my brush that I used to contour and just use whatever is left over and just go over my nose. Next, I'm just gonna go with the Beauty Blender Skin Tint. I'm gonna use a little bit more than I usually use just because I want it to look really even. Just do a tad more. Use this brush first and drag this skin tint everywhere. And I'm gonna bring it up to under my eye so that my concealer and skin tint blend together. And also making sure that I'm going over that crazy contour. Now I'm just gonna go on with this setting spray. Well, it's like a prep and setting spray, and I just use this like in between steps so that it doesn't dry down. Taking my beauty blender and going over that so that there's no harsh lines from the brush. So just looking at some of these pictures, I feel like they have a brighter under eye than I usually do. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of a lighter concealer, and then I think I'm also gonna put some concealer like down here to carve out my contour, but just a little bit. Just like that much. Then I'm going to take this lighter concealer and just put a tiny bit of that on the inner corner. I'm just going to use a brush so I can keep it in that area. I don't want it to be like too harsh of a line, but just a little bit. Okay, sorry if the lighting changed a little bit. I had to move over because the sun's setting and there was all these different lights on my face. Next, I'm going to go on with some blush, and I'm going to mix this one and this Benefit tint, or Benetint. I'm not sure what color this is. It's kind of like all rubbed off. I feel like a lot of these looks have like pretty pink blush, so I'm going to go on with a decent amount. A little bit of this goes like a really long way, so I just set a little pump of that. Then I'm going to go on with this Benetint. Blend it all in with this brush. These freaking rollers. I can't wait to take these rollers out. Whatever's left over on the brush from the blush, whatever's left over, I'm going to just rub it. I'm just going to take my brush like this and just rub it all over my eyes. Then I'm just going to go over it with a beauty. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak today. I'm just going to blend this out again with a beauty blender. I think I want it to be a little bit more glowy. I'm going to take the Drunk Elephant bronzer drops and put it where I contoured. Just a little bit like that. I'm going to take the other side of the Refine brush and just blend that in. Now that I have all my liquid and cream products on, I'm just going to spray my face again and blend everything out again with my beauty blender. Now I'm going to go in with powder, so I'm just going to set my under eyes and T-zone with this Huda Beauty powder. Next, I'm just going to take this Dior blush, like a really baby pink color. It's pretty sheer and glowy, so I feel like that's perfect for this look. And then again, I'm just going to take this brush and take a little bit more and just put it in my eye, on my eyelids. In the photos, they're definitely wearing highlighters, so I'm going to take this Rare Beauty highlight in the shade Accelerate. I recently just got this and I love it so much. It literally makes your skin look like look at that. Like, it just looks like so dewy and glass-like, and I really love it. I'm gonna take some, put it on my nose too, and definitely my brow bone right here. And then I'm gonna put a little bit on my chin and on my jawline. And maybe just a little bit on my forehead. I'm just going crazy at this point. And I'm gonna take some on my finger and put it in my inner corner. And I almost forgot a Cupid's bow. So this is the base, and now I'm just gonna do my lash. Let me have the base done. I'm just gonna do my lashes and then add a lip and take my rollers out. And then we'll get the final look. I'm not really sure how my hair is gonna turn out because I've never done it like this. I didn't want it to be like super like curly and big. I just wanted it to have a little shape, and I either don't use any rollers or I use a whole head of rollers. So I kind of kept the bottom pieces out and then just rolled these up, but I blow dried it the same way for all of them. So I'm not really sure. Hopefully it turns out good. I feel like the scariest part about using rollers is when your bangs end up all wonky and they're like hard to fix. So I'm just like hoping that that doesn't happen. I feel like I should do like a little wing, but like I'm not really good at it. But maybe if I do it with like a light brown eyeshadow, I'm gonna go get a brush for that. I never ever do like eyeliner, winged eyeliner, anything like that. So I'm kind of nervous. Hopefully I don't like mess this up, especially with these freaking rollers being in my way. But I think I'm gonna start with a light brown. So I'm just gonna use this shade right here. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. I don't want to mess this up. I feel like I just don't have the eye shape for winged eyeliner, but I'm just gonna stop there because if I go any further, then I'm gonna mess it up. I have this Tower 28, which I love, and this shade Pistachio, but I also found this Burt's Bees. It's in the shade Caramel, which is like, it's like a pinky brown, which I feel like would look good on my lips, and it has a lot of shimmer. So I think I'm gonna try this one first because I already know what that one looks like, and let's see if I like this one. I feel like that's pretty, but I need more. I need it to be more pink because my lips are on the darker side, which I've never tried this before either, so let's hope it looks good. I'm just gonna put this lighter concealer on the center of my lips and then put that gloss over it. I've literally never done this before, but I see people do it all the time, so that looks scary, but let's just trust the process and see. I have to wipe this lip gloss off one more time, I swear. Does that look funky? Like, I cannot tell. How do I get my lips to look like that? I don't know. I'm just gonna say that's fine. Now I'm just gonna take my hair out finally. Oh, that actually looks pretty. So I guess the hair was a success. I don't know about these lips though. They just look too pale, I cannot tell. So this is the final look. I'm not sure if I got it exactly right, but I'm just gonna say this is my version of it, and I think it turned out really pretty. I love the bronzy and the pink together, and I really love the highlighters. I usually don't do it on the inner corners and like my brow bone and stuff, but I think it looks really pretty and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I didn't record my hair, but I feel like I should have because I think it looks really pretty. I'll definitely do this hair look and makeup style more often, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.